Hi, Mandy J here with another Funko Pop review.
And Ms. Transformers 96 here with another Funko Pop review.
All the Funko Pop reviews.
Oh, yeah. So we're taking a look at the Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet Pops here. Fun Bun and Wreck-It Ralph. We originally intended to pick up Vanellope as well. She was not there, though, so we're going to have to pick that one up later.
I couldn't get to a Hot Topic early this morning, and so I ended up going around like 4-ish, 4:15-ish. And all they had left was one Fun Bun, which I was very lucky to get. 2 Nosemores? Yeah, Nosemores. No Yazzes, no Vanellope, no regular Ralphs, and 1 Fix-It Felix.
Yeah, but that's basically the assortment here. They have a nice range of characters. We've seen the movie, we saw a test screening, and the characters they've done are interesting. I feel like there's some others they could do, and why Nosemore as a pop is beyond me. Like, literally what you see in the trailer is him in the movie.
Yeah, but
like there's funner characters that they could have done.
Yeah, I think he's kind of cute and everything, but I do wish there was a little bit more to him. Shank and Taffeta, from my knowledge, has yet to hit stores.
No, they're all out, aren't they?
No, because when I went to Hot Topic, they didn't have Taffeta or Shank.
Like, they weren't just sold out? They didn't get them?
No, I asked about Shank, and she's like, yeah, didn't get them. So
weird. Okay,
at least the one Hot Topic I went to. I think they're doing is a lot of Funko waves now. They tend to separate the wave, so you don't get the whole wave at once, which is a little annoying when you're looking forward to a particular character, such as Shank.
Yeah. But overall, we did pick up the Hot Topic exclusive Ralph and Fun Bun. They're looking great. Let's bust them out of package.
Yeah.
And here they are outside a package. They both look quite good, but I just want to jump right into the scale. Personally, I think that this isn't bad, but I know that you feel very strongly in the opposite direction.
I honestly think Fun Bun could be bigger. I want him to be a 6-inch pop. I want him to be massive, because one, on the back of the box, he looks just massive. He
is very massive compared to the others. They've obviously scaled him up in the artwork on the back, and he's much smaller in person, But
I feel like in the trailer, in the movie trailers, when they show him, I feel like he's huge before he ends up like popping. And so I feel like I feel like this pop embodies the scene where he's like, I can't have another one.
Well, yeah.
And I feel like he should be like,
oh, I mean, he could be a little bit bigger. I wish that he like extended more back here. That would be cool, especially since he doesn't take up that much space in the box.
And then you were also confused about this.
I was like, what's with his butt? But as you pointed out, this is actually the chair that's been like kind of collapsed.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know why the side of the chair is over here.
It's not very well defined. Personally, I would rather have him like on a chair, because he doesn't get any lower when he gets big.
That is true.
You know, here's the thing, guys.
I would just rather not have the chair.
We are actually lucky enough to have seen the movie. We saw a test screening several months ago, and in the particular showing the cut of the film that we watched, this scene wasn't even in the movie.
Yeah.
Now, I do think that most likely it will be in the final cut of the movie, because a lot of people did mention the fact that the scene was not in the movie, and there's so much merchandise for it, a lot more than I expected, that I think that they will put the scene in the movie. But the cut that we saw did not have the scene, so it'll be interesting, because there's a possibility that it won't even be in the movie. I feel like people will go nuts, though, if it isn't, so
I'm really hoping that they add it back in, but
and we've all seen the scene, so it's not like necessary in the narrative, but it's such a good scene, and it made me laugh so hard when I first watched the trailer that I do hope that it is in it.
Well, and I was wanting to know, how did they get there? What were they doing there?
Oh, it's when they're jumping through apps and stuff.
Yeah, but I really kind of wanted to see how that kind of tied in and everything.
It was so popular just from the trailer that I'd be shocked if the final cut does not have it. But going over to the actual Fun Bun himself, I think it's just wonderful. I love his very scared expression as he's shoving pancake in his mouth.
I feel like it's just more concerned.
I love it. I mean, there's been a lot of Fun Bun merchandise that's come out, and this is the only one that's like mid-shoving in, because even the Mystery Mini doesn't have it shoving in, and a lot of the others aren't even the fat version of them, so I just love it. You and your sexual innuendo. He looks great, though.
I mean, you just said it over and over and over again. I figured you'd use some different phrase after the third time.
I find this version of Fun Bun fantastic, and the exact moment that it captures is just wonderful.
It is. It's a great emotion.
Yeah. He feels solid. I mean, he is hollow to some degree, but he feels solid enough. He feels heavier in package than he does out, to be honest.
Really?
One little issue I have is he has a little pink on his foot. That's annoying. and does stand out because it's, you know, pink is very different than white. But the rest of it is painted pretty well.
Well, I feel like this is more of like a off-white that's pinkish, where this is a really standout pink.
Yeah.
And I like the teal. I like how you can see his little...
The teal is very nice. Now, what this should have been is this should have been a sideways package. This should be a fine size for him.
It should be the size of Tamatoa.
Well, yeah, you should... Well, no, what I'm saying is it should be a sideways package like that. We get this guy...
No, the scale's fine.
We get this guy, and then we also get the milkshake kitty with him. That would have been nice.
Great.
And that
Milkshake
way you can
kitty doesn't get any, like, love.
I know, and then it can kind of, you can kind of, like, recreate the scene.
No milkshake.
That would be really nice. But off of Fun Bun, let's go over Wreck-It Ralph. So now, this is not the Wreck-It Ralph that we intended to purchase. We were hoping for the regular edition, just because it looked a little bit better. The pose was a little bit better. And again, the pie that he's holding, we've seen the movie. I don't remember what the pie scene's from. You think that you know where it's from, but what you're describing, I'm not sure if I agree with. So we'll have to...
If the pie scene is still there, which I'm pretty sure it will be, it's like the very end of the movie.
And there's no pie scene. Like, the pie is not any importance in the scene that it's in, if it is, you know, what we're thinking.
Yeah, it's like there and it's nice, but it could have been anything. It didn't have to be a pie. It could have been cake.
Like, out of all the exclusives to do, I'm not quite sure why they chose their exclusive to be him holding the pie. Like, I feel like there's a lot of other exclusives that would fit a lot better.
In Final Cuts, or like sometimes, like you've seen multiple test screenings of different films, and you've said that at times they withhold scenes, like certain scenes sometimes.
That was to avoid the spoiler in Split, so that's a very different. They're not going to withhold the pie scene from us.
I know, but I'm saying maybe it was like a scene they weren't sure if they wanted to add or not. In the particular screening we went to, they just didn't have it.
Well, yeah, like, just like the Fun Bun scene, I mean, we saw a version of we saw a cut of the movie. There's going to be millions, or a lot of different cuts before they hit the final one, so maybe they just didn't show us the pie scene, but I don't particularly remember a scene with a pie. But going over the actual Pop himself, he looks really cool. I do like his face is nice, although I wish that his eyebrows weren't up like this so much. I wish that they were slightly more down, because he almost looks a little scared.
He looks concerned. I feel like it's a concerned or a little... I wouldn't say scared, but kind of like concerned or maybe slightly sad.
Yeah, and what I did was I looked at the back of the package to check what the other Ralph looked like, and because he's in a more of aggressive stance, and he's got the same eyebrows. So it just is a little odd. They're trying to show like the sweet, you know-ness of Ralph, but I wish that it wasn't so like... They went too much because he looks a little scared. His hair is crazy though. I love it. It's really swoosh back, tons of great detail there. Yeah,
nice detailing, nice flow to it. Highlights really play well in the light and everything too. You don't lose any detail.
Yeah, which is awesome.
From the sculpt. And I like the squareness of his ears. I feel like these particular characters transfer well over Pops.
They do.
To the Pops.
Yeah, so far the two that we have look really nice.
And I really like his hands. Like, his hands look awesome.
Yeah, his hands are awesome. The way that they go from skinnier at the shoulders and they bulk up when you get to the hands is really cool.
You know what? In all reality, the regular Pop versus the exclusive Pop, all you have to do is take off an arm and switch it with a different arm.
Well, they're both of them are pointed up more, and they're like more aggressive. So it is a totally different body. The heads are the same though. Yeah, the bodies are completely different.
It does look like if you look at the arm where the arm is the body. I feel like the body is the same on the other one. They just change out the arms.
Yeah, they could have, because well, it looks like he's got more of a curve.
It would be an easier way to, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You get it quite a bit different here though with the exclusive. Overall, I like this exclusive.
You get a whole pie.
Ho ho ho. But I like the exclusive. But the regular one would have been just as good. Like, there's no special like, oh, I got to get that pie scene, Ralph.
Oh yeah. No.
However, the Vanellope, that's the Walmart exclusive, I think is really nice.
Yeah, I am looking forward to the Vanellope holding the knife. I think that's going to be a great Pop. That's one I'm definitely going to look for. I also want, isn't her name Shank? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, it is Shank.
Yeah, I want Shank eventually.
Played by Gal Gadot.
I really actually like her. I mean,
she's a good character.
Like, I love the character. I know you don't like the actress, I believe, right? The voice. No, that's Yes. You don't like...
I'm not a big fan of... And that's an unpopular thing to say. I don't find her particularly funny, and she's getting a lot of comedic roles, and she's doing very well, so good for her. But personally, I'm not big on her humor. But anyway,
no, but
and
like the yes Pop looks nice though. Like, design wise and everything, I love it. She's not necessarily like, I mean, she's okay to the plot point, but can be totally different. So anyway,
overall, these two pops are quite nice. What we do plan to get a Vanellope. We're not quite sure which one. I know that you want a Shank, so we might be picking that up. So there will be definitely more Wreck-It Ralph reviews coming up. But for now, here are the two that we picked up first. Really happy with both of these, I have to say.
Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to leave them.
And thanks so much for watching.